If you have a disability, if you're different than anybody else, the world isn't designed for you. So you have to work harder, you have to do more things to achieve the same result. Some people are happy to do that, but that shouldn't be the case. I always knew I was blind, but I didn't understand what that meant in the grand scheme of things. I lived in Colombia up until I was 12, and that's when Mum and Dad decided to take a plunge and move us to Australia. Mum and Dad were always very encouraging and said to me, the only thing I cannot do is see. A big realization of me losing my sight was in Australia when we first arrived. Actually, it was in 2010 when this happened. My dad had his bike and I said, oh, do you mind if I go up the road? And it was probably 100 meters up the road, nothing too far. And I jumped on the bike and I started pedaling, and I didn't feel comfortable to go all the way up the road, and I stopped and went back to the house and I said, you know, my vision has decreased. If I had to describe my eyesight as of right now, in 2022, it's good enough to see colors, see shapes, see big objects. I have always known that my vision is going to disappear. So knowing that has always allowed me to say, we'll just find another way. My guide dog's name is Trey. He's a black Labrador and he just turned 3. He keeps me out of trouble. He's an amazing little friend. Commitment is second to none. Would not find a more devoted worker than a guide dog. I don't want anybody to be left behind because they have a disability or because they're different. Well, I studied electrical engineering. From the second year of my degree, I started a company that develops tactile displays that allow a person to feel what they're looking at. On the third year of my degree, I started another company that allow people to catch public transport without being left behind if you can't see a vehicle to hail it, or dropped off at the incorrect stop because you don't know where you are or because you can't see a map. If I want to push myself, I know that I have the support not only from my partner and my family, but also my friends, and as a consequence, my attitude towards tackling problems, I guess, becomes stronger. And well, as I always say, no pain, no gain, right?